In these problems, we've been given a percentage, and we want to find out what part of the whole is equal to that percentage. So the first thing we have to do is always convert the percentage to a decimal, and we can do that by dividing by 100. So as a few examples of that, if I had 35%, that's going to be equal to 0.35. If I divide by 100, it actually moves the decimal point 2 spots over. As another example, 1.2% is going to be equal to 0.012, moving the decimal spot 2 spots over and putting in a 0 to fill the gap. Again, your calculator can do all that for you, so if you're stuck on the maths, don't be afraid to use that. So, looking at our example, there are 200 students at the school. 56% of them are in year 7. How many year 7s are there? Okay. So what's the total here? The total in this case is 200, and the percentage we're looking for is 56. So first things first, 56% is going to be equal to, think about it, if we divide by 100, that's going to be 0.56 as a decimal. And now what we're going to do is times that decimal by the whole. So 200 times 0.56, and we put that into our calculator, we get 112. So 112 year 7 students. Taking a look at the next example, Mary uses 8 apples in her apple pie recipe. 75% of them are Granny Smith apples. How many Granny Smith apples are in the pie? So here we're looking, out of the 8 total, how many of them are going to be Granny Smith? So, first thing we can think about doing is 75% into a decimal, 0.75. And then we take our total, which is 8, and times it by 0.75. And here we get 8 times 0.75 gives us 6. So we get 6 apples. Well, we could say specifically 6 Granny Smith apples in her pie. So 75% of 8 is 6. So here, convert your percentage to decimal and times it by the whole to get your part.